Language learning. What is language learning? To understand it, we need to make a clear distinction between language learning and language acquisition. Let's start with language acquisition. It is an impressive aspect of human development. It also proceeds rapidly. It is contextualized, and there is formal and informal input and output. Language acquisition approaches. There are three. The first one, behaviorism. It is based on imitation and repetition. Second one, anarchism. It is biological program. And the third one, interactionism, which is based on social interactions. Language learning. It is a conscious process. It comes from formal instructions. There is no conversational fluency and it proceeds slowly. In the case of language learning, fossilization can occur. Context needs to be created or imagined. Critical period hypothesis affects the input quality and quantity. It means that the teacher may provide a great and accurate information. Language learning stages. Number 1. Pre-production. Known as silent period, the speaker knows 500 words without speaking the language. Number 2. Early production. The speaker knows 1000 words. There is a capacity to form words and short phrases and to memorize short talks. Number 3. Speech emergence. The speaker knows 3000 terms, either short sentences and phrases. The speaker is engaged in simple talks. Intermediate fluency. The speaker knows 6000 words. There is ability to utter long and complex sentences. And advanced fluency. The vocabulary used in fluent is accurate and it is considered as a master of the language. Krushen's hypothesis. Krushen is an expert in the field of linguistics, specializing in theories of language acquisition and development. Much of his recent research had involved the study of non-English and bilingual language acquisition. Krushen's theory consists of 5 hypotheses. The first one, acquisition learning hypothesis. It is the most important of all the hypotheses in Krushen's theory. According to Krushen, there are 2 independent systems of second language performance, the acquired system and the learned system. Second one, the monitor hypothesis. It explains the relationship between acquisition and learning and defines the influence of the latter on the former. According to him, the acquisition system is the U-turn's initiator, while the learning system performs the role of the monitor. The input hypothesis. He attempts to explain how the learner acquires a second language and how second language acquisition takes place. The input hypothesis is only concerned with acquisition, not learning. However, learners improve and progress when they receive second language. The natural order hypothesis. According to the natural order hypothesis, learners of a second language acquire structural items in a predictable order regardless of the order presentation. This means that some structures are more easily acquired than others. Number 5. The affective filter hypothesis. It embodies Krushen's view that a number of affective variables play a facilitative but non-causal role in second language acquisition.
Teachers and learning description. What is a teacher? A teacher, it is in charge of teaching accurately to a student, and its main responsibility is to foster a good relationship, to work together cooperatively in a spirit of friendliness and harmonic activities. Teachers in the classroom. Number 1. Be a person, be honest, treat others the way that you want it to be treated. Number 2. Facilitator, the one that is democratic rather than autocratic. The teacher fosters learner autonomy through the use of group work and pair work. Number 3. Controllers. The teacher is in charge of the class. Discipline is part of his duties. They ensure the effectiveness of the activities. Number 4. Frontals. The teacher is a help, but he must let to a student solve issues like lack of vocabulary not to improve learning. Number 5. Participant. The teacher takes part in activities like debate. Number 6. Resort. He is a guide to say where to find information. Number 7. There is more a personal contact and a student have real chance to feel supported and helped. Learners based on age. Children. Characteristics. They need base words. They like playing. They are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. They are bored easily. Resource. Music, flashcard, picture, videos, short dramas, and games. Niche. They are notoriously hard to please, and teachers are always looking for original activities that will both capture and hold students' attention. Characteristics. They like to be seen as cool and up to date. They are discovering their bodies. Game can be useful to get their attention. Resource. Music, role play, social activities, and games. Adults. They need topics of interest. They like analytical tasks. Low score can be killer of their motivation. Resource. Music from 17 and 18. Discussion, listening and speaking, thoughts, and games.